Hello, beautiful Sagittarius, and welcome to your February 2019 reading. Dana here. The Hermetic law that we are going to focus on this month for February will be the law of mentalism, which tells us that everything that we can imagine, that our mind can conceive, is doable. So, basically, every thought you have can be materialized. And the chakra that we are going to focus on is the sacral chakra, which is the chakra of spirituality. Creativity is determined by the verb to feel. So February for you guys will be about materializing your thoughts. Everything you have been thinking about will be materialized, and it's about feelings. We have the Knight of Cups here, which cups represent our feelings, okay, the emotional state, and that is your energy for the month of February. You are feeling tender, you are feeling, the Knight of Cups is a tender energy, passionate, profound. That's how you are going to feel. But as I told you, February will be the month of your past thoughts materializing. And your past thoughts haven't been that good, have they, Sagittarius? Because of what I can see here, believe me, it's not the first spread I did. It's like the fourth. And every time I did the spread, because I didn't like how the cards were put, I didn't want to give you the message that the cards gave me. But being it the fourth spread with the same message, it's clear that most of you guys, or maybe not most of you, maybe just some of you, need to receive this message. You have been feeling very unsatisfied. You don't believe anymore in, I wouldn't dare to say you don't believe in love, but you have been hurt, and that's why you feel that, you think that by not feeling anymore, you'll be better. But that's not the case. The reason that you have been hurt is because you have permitted the person to hurt you. And I'm talking here from personal experience. I'm not very old, nearly 30, but I know that every person that has hurt me is because I let them hurt me. No one can hurt you if you don't let them do that, okay? So, we'll continue with the five of wands here. Wands represent our spiritual sides, spiritual and creative side. And as you can see in the image, those people are kind of fighting in a joyous mode, or it's kind of a competition there, okay? So that means that spiritually talking, you feel you are in a competition. A competition with whom? Moment of silence. You don't compete with no one spiritually. You feel restless. You feel like you're fighting your own person, and that's what you're fighting. You're competing your own self. And you got to this Nine of Wands here, which is reversed. And it's the feeling of losing your power. You kind of fought with yourself and you managed to lose because of your thoughts. When you You only lose when you acknowledge, when you say, what I'm trying to say, that it wasn't a person that put you down, it was yourself that put you down because you let the person, no, you didn't, not let the person, you believed what the person or persons in your life told you. So you have been battling yourself, and guess what? You lost. And you feel like, as I told you, powerless or unattentive. You have a mental blur or something like that. We then have this Eight of Cups here, as I told you. Cups the cup represents emotional part. This Eight of Cups tells me that you're not able to go forward, and of course you're not able to go forward with this Four of Cups here because you don't want to see anything. You don't see the people who support you. You don't see the people who have been trying to bring you up, bring yourself up. You only see the negative part of your life, and that is your decision only. We also have the Nine of Spades here, which, being reversed, is not that bad as it would have been straight up. It still tells us that you are mentally exhausted because the sword represents our mental part. And I'm going to show you better. Okay, the person is exhausted, mentally exhausted, but if it were like this, it would have been that kind of mental exhaustedness that makes you stay in bed all day and takes you into depression. Being reversed, it's not that bad, but of course it's a mental exhaustion when you fought yourself, you lost, and you concentrate on what people have done to you and you blame them for your actual state. No, you are to blame because you let them do that. Nobody can influence the way you feel about yourself, only you can do that. And Sagittarius, I'm kind of disappointed in you because I also had a lot of interactions with people that are Sagittarius, and most of the problems that people talked to me about were the type of problems where they permitted others to hurt them. And you cannot live like that. You have to acknowledge that you are your own I don't find the word in English. Practically your own boss. You determine what you want to do. We have the or how you want to feel. Sorry. We have the Fool here reversed, which tells me that you make foolish decisions or stupid decisions or unthought of decisions. You feel you have a bad judgment, mental blurriness, chaos. The Five of Wands here shows us a kind of it's a kind of victory, but it's a petty victory where you use petty arguments and some kind of I don't know, dubious actions, let's say. And the Three of Swords here, which tells me that you are heartbroken and sad. Of course, you are heartbroken and sad because that's what you have. You can see that we have the Knight of Cups here. You do want to feel, to be sensitive, tender, passionate, profound. It's the month of love. It's February. It's with Valentine's Day. Everybody, everywhere we see red hearts and roses and stuff like that, and you feel the need of being, of feeling loved, but also you don't see your options. You don't see the people who love you. You don't see anything. You just see the people who hurt you, and that is your problem, Sagittarius. You see the people who hurt you, and you concentrate your energy on the people who hurt you. And as I told you, your thoughts materialize. Either you want them to or not, they do. If you spend your time on thinking and recalling the bad things that happen to you, you attract in your life the same kind of actions and feelings. Okay? So if you continue this month of January, if you continue to harbor those negative thoughts, in February, that's what you'll get in return. You won't be loved. I asked for some um, a kind of solution for this reading, something to some kind of guidance from another deck of cards, and I got the King of Wands here, the Judgment card, and the Page of Pentacles. The King of Wands tells me, Wands, as I told you, being our spiritual creative side, you will be guided. You will be spiritually guided by this energy of the King of Wands. The energy of the King of Wands is a tender energy, with, as you can see, this king here, he is powerful. He has a lizard here. That means that he is in touch with his nature side. He can communicate with nature. He dominates nature. He's a very good king. The Judgment card here tells me that you will receive exactly what you have been mostly thinking about. You'll be judged by your actions. Okay, your present is determined by your past actions. As I told you, mentalism. You bring your thoughts into reality. Again, judgment. And the Page of Pentacles here tells me that you will be, it can be a money situation in which you will be financially rewarded, but I don't think it's the case, because this is clearly not a money reading. So the Page of Pentacles, I will interpret it by being a earth sign that's trying to help you. So it's a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that's trying to lend you a hand in helping you get out of this this mental blurriness that you have right now, and feeling sorrow. And I understand some of you guys have situations that are very critical, okay? But if you are in a critical situation, thinking badly about that situation will not help you. But if you start having good thoughts about that situation, it will certainly be in your advantage. Okay, there's nothing bad about positive thoughts. That's what I'm trying to tell you, because it seems that you, being very analytical, being very logical people, you understand this very, very hard. You need to go through hard lessons, and I see that here. I see how much you suffer. I told you it's the fourth spread I did, and I've seen a lot of suffering here. So guys, please, 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 I beg you, please start meditating. Maybe 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day. Take out of your time 10 minutes out of 24 hours to think of positive thoughts about yourself and your life. I promise, I swear that you will see the change, the positive change in your life. So thank you so much for bearing with me. I do hope that you won't be mad at me for what I said. If you will be, of course, it's your right to have an opinion, to be mad. I appreciate if you would like to comment your opinion if I'm wrong. Or if I'm right, it's your right to comment, to have your own opinion. I do appreciate, as I always tell you, any like, comment, and share you give me. And if you like me or what I'm saying here, you can support my channel by hitting the subscribe button. So guys, thank you so much for bearing with me, and I hope to find you next week, next month, much better than I found you this month. Don't forget to use the email address for any private free readings you would like. I will help you if whenever I have time, because I have a lot of people asking me for readings, but I will get to your reading for sure. So thanks again, guys, for watching, and I love you. Believe me, I do love you with all my heart, and I send all my love to you and energy, positive energy, in order for you to get out of this situation you'll find yourself in. So goodbye, guys. Thank you so much.